Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. I think it's still morning because it's 11:50.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It's nice to see you all again. Hello, Champuim, Chiwik, Bacon. We also have Put. Okay, so let's wait for others before we start. By the way, I hope everyone will turn their cameras on. Okay, so we also have Panda, Pai, and Pudit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 9 students as of now. I think there are 20 students in this class, so we will wait for a little bit more. Hello, Sheena. Is it Sheena or Shena? Sheena,
Yes.
right?
Sheena.
Are you a new student?
Again.
Are you a new student?
Yes.
Ah, that's why. I did not see you last semester. Hello, JJ. Chiwik, Pudit, Kai, why are your cameras off? Okay. Okay, so we will start with our discussion now. Okay, but before that, students, I just want to welcome you all for the second semester. So this is your first class in computer. Okay, and as what you may know, this is a computer subject, so we will do a lot of activities on your computer. So I hope you have computers there at home, right? Are you using computer right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we will start with our hands-on activity. Okay, so by the way, for the new student, my name is Teacher Romeo. You can call me Teacher Rom for short. Most of them know me already because some of them, they were my students since grade 1, especially Chiwik, Im, Pai, Kim. Okay, so they are my students since grade 1. But some of you I just met only last semester, but others did not attend our classes. So some of you I don't know yet. I don't even know some of your faces yet. Okay, so for this midterm period, students of the second semester, we will study all about programming. Okay, supposedly we will study about Python programming, but since we are still studying online right now, I am going to change it a little bit, but it will still be programming. Okay, it will still be programming, and I chose one tool that is much easier for you to use. But when we will be having our face-to-face classes, of course, we will study Python programming also. Okay, so for today's students, I will introduce you to code.org or code.org. I'm not sure if you have any idea what this is. Do you know what is code.org or code.org? An idea? Do you have an idea? No? Okay, code.org is a website where we can create programs, we can create simple games, we can create apps. Okay, so we can do a lot of things here than Scratch. Okay, Scratch, I think, has a limited function, while code.org has a lot of functions. And for this midterm, I will introduce you to Game Lab. Okay, so I would like you to open your browser, everybody. Please open your browser. May it be Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, or other web browsers you have there. Okay, for me, I will have Safari because I'm using Mac. Okay, by the way, can you see my screen? Okay, I will make it like this one. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for answering, Sheena. I really appreciate those students who answer. Okay, so once you open your web browser, by the way, did you open your web browser already? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so now students, I would like you to go to code.org. Okay, so code.org, code.org. Okay, because this is the website or tool that we will use for this midterm. Okay, done.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now students, when you go to code.org, it will be like this. So this is the homepage of code.org. And as what I have said, I will introduce you to Game Lab. And Game Lab requires an account. So you need to create or to sign in an account so that you will be able to use this function. Some of the functions you can use without an account, but for Game Lab, okay, you need an account to do it. Okay, so students, so to do that, just click on sign in. Everybody click on sign in. And then I would like you to create an account, or if you have Google, then you can just click continue with Google and then enter your email address. You may also use it with Facebook or with Microsoft account. Okay, so that would be up to you. But for me, I have a Google account already for this one. So I will just click continue with Google. For those who don't have an account or don't want to connect with Google, you can create an account here. But please do remember your passwords, okay? Because you will use that account every time we study. Okay, so continue with Google, and then after that, just choose, okay, your account. Okay, so I will give you maybe 2 minutes to do it. Please tell me when you're done.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. How about the others? Students, please follow what we are doing so that you will not have any homework to do later on. Not much. Okay, shall we go to the next part of this discussion? Shall we proceed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for answering. Okay, now students, I would like you to go to course catalog. Okay, this one. Can you see this one? By the way, students, if your language is not English, you can just go here at the bottom part of the screen, and then you will see a language here, and then choose English. Okay, just in case your language is not English. Better to use English language, not Thai, because I'm not a Thai teacher. Okay, so go to course catalog. Done. And then scroll down a little bit and then go here, grades 6 to 12. Okay, and then click on learn more. So as what you can see here, we have introduction to Game Lab, Turtle programming in App Lab, and also event-driven programming in App Lab. We will study App Lab also, but I think that would be when you were in grade 8. Okay, but for now, we will just study about Game Lab. Okay, because we can use this one to create some games, simple games and animations as well. Okay, so once you see this one, just click try it out. Can you see this button? Okay. And then here's what you can see. There are a lot of lessons here. We will do this one step by step so that it will be easier for you to create games later on. Okay. So we will start with lesson 1, which is drawing in Game Lab. This is a very easy topic, but it also requires a little bit of analysis. So there will be logic on this one. Okay, so to introduce you to Game Lab, I will show you a video first. Okay, so I will click number 3 here. By the way, lesson 1 and lesson 2, we don't really need to do this one. Okay, so we will just proceed to number 3. Okay, and then I will play the video about Game Lab because this is an introduction or like an overview of what you can do with Game Lab. Okay, so I will play the video now. Please do watch and listen as well. Can you hear it? Can you hear?
Yes.
I'm Amara. I'm a student at Dartmouth College, and I love to code and dance. People always thought I was good with technical stuff with computers and phones, and then I did Girls Who Code. And yeah, seeing other girls interested and realizing that it was more accessible than I think I thought was a good gateway into computer science. Welcome to Game Lab. Game Lab is a tool that lets you draw pictures, design animations, and build your own games with code. To create these animations and games, you'll be learning and using the programming language JavaScript. GameLab is designed with the beginning programmer in mind, but it also includes many powerful features to help you bring your creations to life. Let's get started. In GameLab, you can add lines of code to your program by dragging blocks out from the toolbox and snapping them together. Then click the Run button to see the result. The output of the program will show up on the left in the display area. If you prefer, you can also type the commands yourself. Either way you write your code, you can always flip between block mode and text mode. In fact, you can work in text mode and drag blocks out to insert the text. If you make an error, you can use the blocks as a way to check if it's the right command. If you want to get rid of a line of code, just drag the block off the screen. You can also delete it from the text. To start out, you'll be drawing with simple shapes like rectangles and ellipses. That's a fancy name for an oval. To change where shapes show up on the screen, you can change the numbers given to each command. The first 2 numbers set the position of the shape. The last 2 numbers change the size. Let's check out an example where we want to move our rectangle down the screen and then make it wider. In GameLab, the X and Y position starts at the top left corner. If we want to move the rectangle down the screen, we actually need to increase the Y value. To make the rectangle wider, we'll also need to increase its width. Learning how to use new commands doesn't have to be trial and error. If you hover over any of the blocks, you can read more about how to use it and see detailed examples of each command. I don't know what I want to do after college, but I know that computer science will give me a lot of opportunities to work in many different industries, which is why I like it so much.
Okay, students, so that is all about Game Lab. So as what have been mentioned in the video, of course, we can create simple animations, simple games, as well as drawing also in Game Lab. Okay, so we will start now. So I would like you to go to number 4, which is entitled Using the Grid. And take note, we are on lesson 1 for now. Okay, so go to number 4, Using the Grid. Okay, also in the video, it was mentioned the different parts of the Game Lab interface. Okay, so what you can see here, students, there is the checkbox for show grid that will serve as a guide. Okay, so you may show or you may not show it. Actually, it's up to you. And like in Scratch, it also has X and Y. But here in Game Lab, there is no negative value. So the X value will start from left to right. Okay, so it will be from 0 up to 400. The Y will be from top to bottom, and it will also start from 0 up to 400. So there will be no negative value here. And also, students, you can see this part. Okay, these are the instructions. Okay, for the goal that you need to accomplish each level. Okay, so, and also here, students, you have here the blocks. There will be more blocks in the coming weeks or in the coming lessons. Okay, so as of now, there is just 1 block available. And then if you want to use this block, all you need to do is to click and hold and then drag it all over here in the workspace area. And also, students, you may opt to use the text. Okay, so it will be easier for you to do text programming, then you can just click on this. But if you want to use
Teacher.
blocks, yes.
What is the picture we see in the computer now? This screen, right? It will
Code.org.
how I don't see. Can
Do you
you
have
tell
an
me again?
okay? What page are you now?
The
Can you see my
page
screen?
introduction to game. Yeah.
Can you see my? Okay, so
yes, I see your
here,
screen.
this one, lesson 1, and then just go to 4. Do you
Number
follow?
4, okay.
Okay, yes, using the grid.
Already.
Okay, so this will be like the students. So we have here the instructions, and then after that, students, we have here the output. Okay, but there is already given code for this one, but we will need to fix this one. Okay, so as what you can see, when you click on run, what have you noticed? Where is the square? It's over here, right? Okay, so for the output students, all you need to do is to move the X here and add the X, the square here, and then you will add another square here. By the way, for each square, there will be 1 block. So that means you will use 2 blocks here. Okay, so here also we have the coordinates. For this one, we have the X and we have the Y. Okay, so what are you going to change here so that this square will move here? What are you going to do? Anyone?
Teacher, can you help me? I keep that then it show it not for young student.
Huh? What account are you using?
I click like you and that show this content had a restriction it paired and is not available for younger student.
Are you using Wawa's account?
No, but I'm already 12.
I think it's okay. Why you cannot use it? Maybe there's something wrong with your email. What is your age in your email?
12.
12. Okay, but this is for 13 plus. How about the others? Do you have the same problem with Chuik?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
You cannot open also?
Yes.
Why you did not tell me? You just told me now. Okay, students, so I think we can fix that one. Did you sign in with Google or created an account?
Google.
Okay, students,
No.
this is what you're going to do. I think to make it easier, you need to sign out and create an account instead. Do not use sign in with Google because this is
Okay.
for ages 13 plus. Okay, I did not see that coming. Sorry, students. Okay, please sign out. And then earlier you saw that there is like a create an account button, right? It's blue, I think. Okay, so please click on that. So that you will be able to do it. And do not use your Gmail account. Okay, I will do it with you so that I will know what will happen because I just continued with Google. Okay, so create an account. And then here, sign up with your email address, students. So I think you need, or maybe you can log into your Google, to your Gmail and change your age or the date of birth, the year of your birthday. Instead, change it to a lower one so that your age will be adjusted. Can you do that? Okay, so I will give you time to do it, okay? I did not experience this problem with my grade 8.
Teacher.
It's okay, Chiwek?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do, Chiwek?
Create account.
Okay, you created an account. Okay. But students, when you create an account, please remember your email, okay, and password, of course, because you will need to log in on your account every time you study. How about the other? Sheena, is it okay now?
Yes.
Okay, so I will sign in. I will go back to sign in. Course catalog, and then grades 6 to 12, and then try it out. Okay, so are you ready now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so now students, let's go back. So as what you can see when you run the code, okay, the square is here. So you need to move the square here and then add another square at the bottom right corner of the screen. But first we will do this one. Okay, so in order for you to move the square here, you should change the X as well as the Y value. Okay, so to do that, students, just go or click show grid and then hover your mouse to somewhere, where should it be? Okay, so for example, the square is here, right? It should be here. Okay, so you need to point your mouse somewhere here so that you can adjust the coordinate of X, and then for the Y also, here also. Okay, so what should be the value here? Anyone? It should be somewhere here. It's better if you use multiples of 5, like 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, something like that. Okay, so what should be the value? Anyone? Somewhere here? Actually, you have a clue here already. So what is the coordinate if the square will be here? Anyone? Hello. I will wait for you. And also students, I just want to remind you, there will be no negative value. Yes, Shuik?
I think I can do.
You
Change
can do
the
it.
100 to 0.
Okay. And then?
0 to.
Okay. What did you say, Chiwik? You can't do it or you can do it?
I can do it.
You can't do? Still the same issue? What's the error? Why you cannot do it, Chiwik?
I say I can do it.
You can.
C-A-N, I can do it.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Sorry. I heard that wrong. Okay. So, okay, 0 and 0. Let's try to run. Okay. By the way, students, when you click on run, this button will be reset. Okay. So if you want to change something, click on reset first. Okay. Very good, Chuik. Very good, because you got it right. How about if we want to add another square here? So what should we do?
Use RACT. I don't know what is that.
It's rectangle. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that one. Rectangle. Okay, so use this one, and then what will be the coordinates if you want to move the square here? Actually, you can play with numbers here. You can do it as trial and error. You can hover your mouse here. Actually, there are some techniques here, and I would like you to discover that. Anyone? I'm giving plus points to those students who will answer. I know this is new to you and it's quite confusing as of now, but you will just get used to it. Kim, any idea? JJ, Bacon, Im, Sheena, Pai, Put, Panda, Ging, Chompu, Pas, Anda, Satang. Where's Guy? It's not here. Anyone? So what should be the value of X and Y? Hello? Do you have any answers for this one, students? Okay, so I will give you the clue. Okay, so here, somewhere here, because this is the starting point of the square, right? Okay, so here, somewhere here. So, anyone? Students, I'm waiting.
I don't know.
Anyone wants to try? Hoot, how about you? Kim, Sheena? Shompu? Okay, students, so I'll just give you the answer. For this one, students, the coordinates for the square here would be 350 for X and then 350 for Y as well. You cannot say 400 and 400. Why? Because if this happens, so the square will be here, okay? Because it's the last value, right? Okay, so it will be like this here, I think like this here. Okay, so instead you need to lower the value. Okay, so instead of 400, you can just say 350. Okay, and then once you do that, there will be two squares here. One from the on the upper left corner of the screen, and then on the lower right corner or bottom right corner of the screen. Okay? Any questions? I think no more questions, right? Okay, so if you are done, students, just click on finish. Okay. And then continue. Okay, so now I have another video to show you. Okay, so kindly watch the video.
So far, you've only been drawing gray-colored shapes. Let's throw some color into these shapes to make them more interesting. Every shape has two elements that can be colored, a stroke and a fill. The stroke is the border of the shape. The fill is the color inside the shape. At any point, you can change the color used to draw the stroke or fill of the shape. For example, here we'll change the fill to be the color green before drawing a rectangle. If you draw more rectangles after setting the fill color, they'll also be green. Until you change the fill color, GameLab will continue to draw shapes in the color that you set. The same applies for the stroke of your shapes. If you don't want your shapes to have a stroke or a fill, you can use the no stroke or no fill commands to make it so. The order of commands matters a lot in GameLab. You need to change the color of your stroke or fill before you draw the shape. If you were drawing or painting in real life, this would be like dipping your paintbrush into your palette before drawing on the canvas. There's lots of other commands you can use to create interesting and complex drawings. As you get more familiar with all the drawing tools available in GameLab, you'll get better at bringing your ideas to life. Happy drawing!
Okay, so that's it, students. Now let's go to 6. Okay, so the puzzle number 6 or level 6, okay, of this one. Okay, so students, so as what you can see when you run the code, there will be 2 blue squares here. And as what have been mentioned in the video, the order of the command is really important. So before you color before you draw the rectangle, you need to set the color first, okay? And there are two types. We have the stroke, which is for the outline or the border outside color. And then we have the fill or the inside color of the object or of the shape. Okay, so as of now, the color of two squares here is blue, right? Okay, so here, according to the output, it should be yellow. So what should you do so that it will be changed to yellow? What should you change here?
Blue to yellow.
Okay, so change blue to yellow. Very good, Chuik. So I think for some of the colors, you can just click on drop down arrow and then choose the color, or you may also type the color. Okay, so you can just say, you can just type yellow for this one.
Finish.
Oops.
I
But
can
make
do
sure of
anything,
your
sorry.
spelling. Okay, very good, Chuik. That's good. Okay, and then there will be two yellow squares here. But in the output, there is one more yellow square here at the bottom of this one. So how are you going to do this? What should you do? Take note, you need to change either the X or the Y value, or both in some cases. Okay? Y up, down, 0 to 400. X left to right, 0 to 400. Okay, so what should you do?
Rect
Okay, rect. And then
100 and 200.
YX is 100.
Because I don't know.
Okay, but I think Chuik, you get the logic. Okay, so you will just follow the code of this one for the X. Okay, but for the Y, you will just move a little bit here. Okay, so that means here the value of this one is rect 100 and 100. Okay, so the X value is the same, but the Y value should be different. So you should move down, and as you move down, the value of Y increases. Okay, so instead of 100, you can use 200, and I think this one is correct. Okay, very good again, Chuik. I hope others will try also. Please try to answer. Okay, so now click on finish. And then let's go to level 7 of this lesson. Okay, how about this one? When you click on run, the color is red and blue. And also students, as what you can see here, this square should be over this square. So first, change the color of this one. Okay, so how are you going to change this one? How do you change the color of this square? From red to green? Hello, it's very easy, students. Im, how would you do it? How would you change the red color to green? What will you do? Im?
Yes.
How can you change this color to green? What will you do? What do you need to change in the code here? It is very easy.
The field code change red to green.
Okay, very good. So you need to change the red to green. Okay, so after that, students, it will be like this. But there's still one more thing we need to do here. By the way, students, when you draw something, okay, so for example, you draw one square. The next square that you will be going to draw will cover it, okay, somehow. Okay, so it will be like this. So the first one that you will draw will be at the bottom. Okay, or at the bottom, or when you say backwards, maybe for this one. Okay, so the first will be at the most backward, and then it will be covered and covered and covered as you draw more objects. Okay, so how can you move this green one to
The field green
over
and
this one?
red 175 go to under the red 200 and 200.
Very good, Chuik. Okay, that's it. So you just need to move this one because this is the second square. Okay, so here and then here. Okay, and then after that, it will be like this. Very good, Chuik. Nice analysis. I hope others will try also. Okay, so that's it, students. So now it's getting easier, I think, and I hope. Okay, so that's it. So click on finish. Students, by the way, we don't have enough time, I guess. So I will just give this one as your homework. Okay, so I would like you to finish everything up to this stage or level 11. Okay, I will know if you did it because it will be green here. Okay, once you reach this level, students, okay, so this will be the last level where you need to complete each of this one. Okay, so you need to complete from A to F. Okay, so this one is the last one, free play. I think you can do anything. Okay, so once you are done with this one, can you see the share button here earlier? Do you have the share button? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, right? You have the share button. Okay, so once you reach that one, students, I would like you to click on share. Okay, share. And then after that, show advanced options. Okay, are you following me? Okay, show advanced options and then go to embed. Okay, and then click on hide ability to view code. Do you understand? Again, once you are done with all the levels here, click on share and then embed and then hide ability to view code. And then after that, students, you need to copy this link and then send it in our line group. Sheena, I think I will need to add you first in our line group. Okay, so this is the activity student / homework. Okay, so you need to copy this link. Yes, Shuik.
Can you tell homework again?
Okay, you need to finish up to the last part. Do you understand, Shuik?
What part of lesson 1?
Up to 11. You need to finish all of this one.
Only lesson 1, right?
Yes, only lesson 1 up to stage 11 or level 11 here. Okay?
1 to 3 is not due.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So until here, and then share, embed, hide ability to view code, copy this link, paste it in our line group. But before you do that, please make sure to write your name first or to type your name first and then send. And then I will check your work and then I will give points. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask me in the group. Okay, during my free time, I will try to acknowledge your questions. Okay, students, so that's it for today. You can search more of this one on the internet or on YouTube. Okay, you are grade 7 already. Okay, so I know that you know how to do it. Yes, it's easy. Yes, Shuik. Okay, so we only have less than 1 minute, students. So I think that's all for today. So I will just see you again next week. We will have more lessons to tackle this week, next week in Game Lab. Okay, so it's nice to see you all again. Have a nice day, everyone, and take care of yourself. Bye. See you again next week. Bye, everyone.